Okay, we are ready for chapter 13. We had left off with Bat finally being able to go home with his mom, who was a little late, but now they are pulling into the house, and Mom had said that she made an enclosure for the baby Kit to as a place to keep him. So, chapter 13, what's in a name? And I don't think they mean like letters in a name. When someone's like, what's in a name? I think it's like, what's the importance of it? What does it mean to you? Does the name have a meaning? All right, we are ready. Chapter 13. Fingers under that. Follow to be a better, stronger reader. The enclosure was nothing like Baby Cake's enclosure. It was just a dog kennel, a smallish one, blue plastic with a handle on the top and a black grate door that locked. Pause. A grate door, that doesn't mean like, wow, awesome. It kind of looks like a fence and has a whole bunch of lines that go down and across that they can breathe through, but it's so that animals can't get out of there. But inside, Mom had made a nice nest out of old, ripped up t-shirts. Did you use any of mine? Bat asked. I did, Mom said. I hope that's okay. It's better than okay, Bat answered. If the t-shirts still have my scent, then maybe the Kit will bond with me. I didn't think he was going to react like that. I don't think we could get your scent out of your t-shirts if we tried, Bat, said Janie. That's teasing, said Bat. But he was peering into the enclosure and didn't feel very upset. Did you use any of mine, Mom? Janie asked. No, Mom said. Don't worry. I don't see him, Bat said. I don't see him anywhere. He's definitely in there, Bat, Mom said. The door was latched and everything. And he's still too little to walk anyway. Oh. His eyes aren't even open yet. Bat unlatched the door and stuck his hand inside. Yes, there was the Kit, tiny and warm, wrapped in a fold of fabric. He's safe, said Bat. Okay, Bat, Mom said. Latch up the cage and go wash your hands. Let's have a snack. At the table, Janie was smearing peanut butter on crackers. She'd gotten out a second butter knife for Bat. Bat loved peanut butter, but he could never pack peanut butter sandwiches for school lunches because Lynn was allergic to peanuts. The entire Saw-Whet school was a nut-free zone. Janie passed a roll of crackers to Bat. Here we go. Let me see it. Mom had heated water in the kettle and poured out 3 cups of tea. Tea and crackers and peanut butter. Wonderful. I wonder if Stripey will like peanut butter, he said, trying to be casual about the name. You know, when he's all grown up. Stripey, said Janie. Is that what you're calling the skunk? It's a good name, Bat said. It's a really good name. Skunks have stripes. I'm not sure it's a good idea to be naming the skunk, Mom said. She looked concerned with little wavy wrinkles across her squished up forehead. If you name him, it will be too easy to get attached. And remember, he's only staying with us for a few more weeks. Besides, said Janie, who says you get to name him? I'll bet I could come up with a way better name than Stripey. No, you couldn't, Bat said, stabbing the knife into the peanut butter jar. Stripey is the best name for a skunk. You always want to give things silly, obvious names. I don't like that word either. Janie said. Bat felt sharp, hot tears in his eyes. Do not, he whispered. Oh, because she just insulted him, so he's getting upset. When you were 4, you named your teddy bear Barry. And last year, when that stray cat kept coming into our yard, you named her Patches. She was a calico, Bat said. Calicos look like they are covered in patches. Janie, said Mom, be nice. Aw, Bat doesn't mind. Do you, Bat? Asked Janie. Of course Bat minded. but he didn't want Janie to know how much she had hurt his feelings. "Well, what would you name the kit?" he asked. "I don't know. Give me a minute to think about it." Janie munched on crackers and Mom sipped her tea, but Bat just waited to hear what Janie would come up with. He knew it wouldn't be as good as Stripey, and he couldn't wait to tell her so. "I've got it," Janie said after a minute. "Mom, he was born last Thursday, right?" "Mm-hmm," Mom said. "And we want him to be big and strong. We're learning about mythology in school. I think we should name the skunk after the biggest, strongest Nordic god. We should name him Thor." "Thor?" asked Mom. "The thunder god," Janie said. "It's perfect. See, because they used to celebrate Thor's Day, and now we call it Thursday, and that's when the skunk was born." I just learned something right there. "Thor," Bat whispered. Sometimes Janie was annoying, sometimes she was a mean tease, but sometimes Bat thought she was brilliant. All right, so I wonder if, I think he really likes that since you said she was brilliant. So Thor's a really, really cute name from mythology. Mythology, I think you'll read a bit about it in third grade. But that's things if you think of like Hercules, they're myths that they come across that usually explain different things. All right, you can do your questions, and I will catch up with you when we're ready to read chapter 14.